Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Friday, the 25th of August, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Moti undermines Patriots. And in our feature for this evening, we have updates from the SKNFA. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Renique Leslie. Staying fit helps me to be better at my job as a school teacher. Fit is sexy.
Well, I'm back, and we start with some sad news in cricket. Guyana Amazon Warriors got their first win of the 2023 Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League CPL with a comfortable 65-run victory against the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots on Thursday night. The Patriots won the toss and opted to field first, but the decision backfired as the Amazon Warriors made light of the regular wickets falling to post an exceptional 197 for 7. In response, the Patriots struggled to get close to the Warriors' total. Evan Lewis played a quick-fire cameo captain's knock, but once he fell, no one else in the Patriots' order was able to have a similar effect on the game. Summary scores: Guyana Amazon Warriors 197 for 7, Hope 54, Ayub 31, Thomas Free for 38, Drakes 2 for 43, beat St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots 132, Evan Lewis 48, Rayudu 32, Moti picked up 4 for 29, and the captain Tahir 2 for 35. Amazon Warriors winning by all of 65 runs. Meanwhile, the members of the West Indies Rising Stars men's under-19 team arrived in Sri Lanka and have hit the ground running. The squad reached Colombo on Tuesday and had their first training session on Wednesday morning at the Colts Cricket Club. They had another training session on Thursday before the 50-over warm-up game at the same venue, which should have been played earlier today. This match was against a local team and should have started sometime like 1:30 a.m. this morning. The full West Indies under-19 squad: Stephen Pascal, co-captain; Nathan Seeley, co-captain; Joel Andrew, Mavendra Dindyal, Joshua Dorney, Nathan Edward, Tamik Edward, Rian Edwards, Deshaun James, Jordan Johnson, Devoni Joseph, Tamari Redwood, Isaiah Thorne, Steve Wedderburn, and Adrian Weir. We'll take this break, and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
I'm Zach Harmon.
And I'm Denise Golden.
And you are watching NTV 8.
Well, I'm back, and tonight football is in the spotlight. We have these updates from the St. Kitts Nevis Football Association.
Excitement continues in the 2023 SKNFA Super 6 playoffs with matches on Tuesday at the SKNFA Technical Centre. Rams Village Superstars displayed heart and character, coming from 2-0 down in the first half to draw 2-2 against Bastia rivals Newtown United. Keon Baptiste got the goal scoring off very early for Newtown in the second minute before Johannes Mitchum doubled that lead in the 16th minute. Village Superstars, however, bounced back with Kimari Rogers scoring in the 36th minute and Dennis Fleming with a scorcher in the 54th minute, sealing the draw for Village. After the match, coach Anthony Netz Isaac of Newtown said his team has to play with full intensity right throughout the match. Coach Stephen Clark of Village hailed the character of his team, but said they must start the game with more intensity.
We always come back and show character coming behind, so we know the thing of character, but we got more to take our play from in front. Yeah, it was exciting against the fans and the neutrals, but still, we were looking for 3 points, and actually thought we had it to collect the 3 points, but unfortunately we just didn't finish the chances.
In the second match of the night, SL Horse at St. Paul's United, defending champions, drew 1-1 with Saul Allen Auto Supply's Connery FC. Errol Loughlin scored a brilliant goal for Connery in the second minute of the match, only for St. Paul's to equalize in the 17th minute from the boot of Nikwan Phipps. Tijani Fai of Connery was sent off with a straight red card in the dying moments of the match in the 90th minute. Coach Al Richards of Connery commended his players for earning a hard-fought point against the defending champions.
Well, first let me say well done to my team. I feel like we could have walked away with the 3 points. I mean, we have chances, with moments, especially the second half, and then we make some pickups in terms of finishing, executing. But all in all, I must say well done to my team. Say we did not lose, so we still give ourselves a chance for next game.
Manager of St. Paul's, Darian Edmeade, conceded that they are struggling a bit defensively due to injuries to some of their key defenders.
I think one of the things that we're working on is getting healthy. Our defense right now is, is a little bit injured. If you look at tonight's game, you realize Peches did not play at all. We're still playing without Imali Fifield. So it's like the defense right now is going through some transitioning stage, and we're happy that we have players who are able to step in and play their role. But we are confident with the players that we put on the field. I think once we remain focused, we'll be able to win any game or to defend when we have to win any game.
On Monday, MSCR Old Road United Jets edged Cairn Rockets 1-0, the goal coming from the penalty spot from the boot of DeQuani Williams in the 77th minute to give Old Road their first ever playoff win. The 2023 SKNFA Super 6 playoffs continue at the Technical Centre on Friday when Connery FC take on Newtown United. It has been a learning experience for the young Sugar Girls thus far as they continue to participate in the Caribbean Football Union CFU Under-14 Challenge Series tournament in Antigua and Barbuda. Though they lost the 2 matches they played thus far and another match unfinished due to weather, the girls' coaches were full of praises for what they have been able to achieve on this competition. The team is being coached by Jahida Lewis and Kenisa Byron. Coach Lewis emphasized how the tournament has been a learning experience for both the coaches and the players.
This is a big learning experience for both the coaches and the players. And for the players especially, this tournament was much more serious and required them to be a bit focused, and they were given more responsibilities as players. It's an honor for them to be playing for their country and respecting their country and doing their best that they can to make their country proud.
Coach Byron noted that the players have come a long way from when they trained to when they began competing.
They are aware of their shortcomings, both staff and players, and so we're just trying to see how best we can do to correct our mistakes and try to see going forward how much we can use the lessons learned to put it in play and help us to come out with hopefully a better game, a far better game than we had yesterday. So again, it's a learning process for us all, and I do believe if we continue, both the players, coaches, everyone, parents and everyone, if we continue to encourage the girls and help them to prepare for the game, both mentally, physically, they'll be a lot better and ready for their next tournament, whenever that may be.
Coach Lewis anticipates a better performance in their next match.
Although, everyone wants to win, but I'm really hoping that we do take the lessons that were learned in the last game, or the situation that we were able to fix in the last game against St. Lucia. We are able to capitalize and tighten them up and be more dominant in this game. I think the girls can do it.
The Young Sugar Girls Under-14 team returned from Antigua and Barbuda August 24th from their participation in the CFU Under-14 Caribbean Challenge Series. For the coaches, the event was a learning experience for the players. But for Coach Jahida Lewis, the girls learned camaraderie and what it means to represent their country.
One of the biggest lessons learned is that they had to learn how to understand each other, communicate with each other, and most importantly, loving each other. With this, we made mention that, football may be a very contact and rough sport, But apart from that, once we are able to mesh and gel well and build more chemistry, we were able to dominate each game as we go forward. So that is their biggest lesson learned, to love your teammates, play as a unit, especially playing as a unit, playing together. And then they were able to play stronger.
The SKNFA intends to build on the Under-14 girls program with some exciting plans ahead to develop women's football.
Well, thank you so much, Andrea Huey. And that's our package for this evening and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night and a great weekend.